Hello everyone and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play episode 119. I'm recording this right after last episode. So yeah, I only have these, which is crappy, but see I'm running the I just made a pressure plate. I'm stupid. Let's go grab some shears from the wool guy over here. I have 2 sets of shears in the box. I'm gonna have to go strip mining later. So yeah, last episode I was ranting a lot. Not ranting. Ranting is different. I was just talking a lot about how I feel lately and stuff. And if you missed it, you can go check that out. But I talked a little bit about how I want to become. I know what I want to. I kind of went through a depression, and just to kind of recap it, I kind of went through a depression. But it wasn't like a normal depression. It was almost like I just didn't, I fell out of my workout thing and all that stuff that I talked about a few months ago, and I'm trying to get back into it, and I'm trying to put more effort into each and every YouTube video that I do, that I'm trying to consciously do, because I don't know, there's this weird thing, and I didn't talk about this last episode, but there's this weird feeling that I have. And it's because, obviously, my goal, I love doing YouTube. And if I could become a full-time YouTuber, I would love that. That would be like a fucking dream job. It's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. It is a lot of work. It's a lot more work than I'm doing now. It's a lot more work than I did 2 months ago when I was posting a video every day. Every day. I would record 28 videos in 2 weeks. Based on the way my recording sessions are, when I'm allowed to record and I have time for it and stuff. I was basically doing 28 videos in 2 weeks. I would spend 2 more weeks prepping, and then I would do 28 more videos in 2 weeks. Some of you don't realize how much work that is. I bet there's some of you out there who do. Most of the people who watch me, being a smaller channel, are other YouTubers, are other small YouTubers, and I'm sure a lot of you get that. But I've put a ton of time into this. And people like Poldu too. Poldu puts a ton of time into his stuff. Poldu, when Omega Ruby came out, for those of you who are fans of Pokemon, go check out Poldu, because Poldu is really on top of the Pokemon ball right now. His channel's full of Pokemon. Poldu posted 5 videos a day, every day, when Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out. 5 videos a day every day, and I think he slowed it down a little bit since then, but I'm pretty sure he's on he's either on his 2nd series for Omega Ruby, and he's got a little extra side series, or he's on his 3rd series, because I saw he's got a Omega Ruby extra series where he goes and collects all the legendaries, and yeah, it's I don't know, man, dude's putting in work. And I understand how that feels. 2 months ago when I was making 7 videos a day, it was work. Because for those of you who don't know, I've talked about it a lot, but I'm sure there are people out there who don't know. I hate saying this, but I always talk about it. But I always feel like it needs to be recapped because not everybody watches my videos. So yeah, basically I record in sessions. I don't like recording around other people, so I don't record at home. Because at home, people are always at home. My mom lost her job not too long ago, so I started coming to my brother's to record. So, and while my brother's at work, I'll record, and he goes to work pretty much all week. So, pretty much every day of the week except for Sunday and Monday. So I pretty much get a lot of time to record. And yeah, so I come over here to record while he's at work. And I love hanging out with my brother, because me and him get along really well. So yeah, I basically just come over and I do that. Now, I stay over here usually 2 weeks. The past 2 weeks I've stayed over here. The past 2 times I've come over here, I've stayed for 3, which is really odd. But I'm closing on 3 weeks right now. So yeah, but I've been coming over here for longer and longer, pretty much, and getting a lot more time to record. And I stayed over 3 weeks this time. And I'm pushing today to get all my videos for my session done, and it's because I had a ton of prep to do and a bunch of other reasons. But basically, just to kind of get back to the point, so I record that way. So I usually spend 2 weeks over here recording videos. Now, when I did 7 videos a day, I mean, not 7 videos a day, that would be ridiculous. When I did 7 videos a week, that's a video per day, I was doing 28 videos in a 2-week period. That's a lot. And keep in mind, I have a 500 gigabyte hard drive in my shitty old computer, which is the one I'm using to record this. My computer's pretty crappy. I have a 500 gig hard drive, which is mostly filled up. I recently deleted a ton of games, so I don't have it anymore. I don't have all those space problems anymore. But at the time, I had maybe 180 gigabytes free max at most times. And so every time I would record, I would have to get a bunch of stuff rendered before I could even record more. And if I had a recording day the next day, then it's like, okay, I got to get this rendered. So I'd spend like 1 day rendering, right? And then, like, let's say my brother was off the next day. Then all that day, I would spend all day long prepping in Minecraft or whatever series needed the most amount of time to prepare for. And then when he went to work the next day, I would record videos from the time he went to work to the time he come home. And then would begin the other cycle of, okay, let me set these to render, let me set these to upload. And I was pushing my computer to the fucking limits. And I'm still pushing my computer to the limits. Like, I'm really going haywire to be such a small channel. I was going haywire, at least, to be a really small channel. And I'm not doing that anymore. Because, one, I felt like quality was lacking. I started to kind of get this feeling, it's like, I'm just forcing videos out, you know? Like, I'm forcing these videos out. I'm not happy with them. I don't like not being happy with them. And I don't know. I was like, oh, I gotta slow down. And so I kind of had this change in perception where I was like, okay, I need to slow down. And so I started slowing down a little bit. I ran out of time for Minecraft. I mean, World of Warcraft, not Minecraft. I ran out of time for World of Warcraft. Didn't have any money to get more. So I'm like, okay, there's a series I don't have to worry about for a little while. And then I was like, and then Venturesome Craft. That got to kind of a point where, I mean, we were playing Attack of the B Team. So it was kind of just like, got to the point where it's like, well, a little burnt out on this right now. Mod series are so easy to get burnt out on, and so I was like, I'm burnt out on it. And nobody else was playing at the time because they all got burnt out on it too. Poldu got burnt out on it too. Poldu definitely posted the most episodes. I want to say I posted like the second most episodes out of the season. It could have been Balo, but I want to say it was me. And I mean, yeah, I mean, we all pretty much got burnt out on it. And I felt like I was going to return it in a few months, but I don't think I'm going to return it until Poldu says, like, hey, let's do something else, or if he says, okay, hey guys, you want to kill the Ender Dragon or something, then he turns the server on and we hop on and we kill the Ender Dragon, then I might play it again. But yeah, for right now, I'm good on Venturesome Craft. I love those guys, and it'd be cool if we got something new started, but I'm not too worried about it at the moment. But yeah, Venturesome Craft, I was like, alright, let's stop this for now. I'm burnt out on it real hard. And it's hard for me to record with this crappy computer, so that was a thing. And, yeah, what else was there? Pokemon's still going on, but Fallout most recently. I didn't make a formal update video for it. I talked about it in one Minecraft video, but I stopped Fallout because I played the game a ton, and when I started it, I initially thought, like, oh, I'm going to enjoy this from the beginning to the finish. I played this a lot. I know I can play this to the end, and I won't get bored. But it's very different when you're recording. If you're just playing it, and I felt like playing it, then I would have pushed through it pretty far until I felt like stopping. But doing it on video makes it a whole nother ball game. It's something completely different when you start to make a series out of it. So I kind of just got sick of the game, honestly, and I'm not gonna force myself to do videos for something I'm not enjoying. And so yeah, that's the reason why I stopped Fallout. And Pokemon's still going, and now that those series are gone, I have The Walking Dead, which I really am enjoying. I wish it got more views. You guys really should check out The Walking Dead. If you've never played the Telltale games, it's a very interesting story. I don't talk much through it because it's a very story-driven thing, but if you're very interested in the story, or if you played it before and you want to see how I played through it and how I reacted to a lot of the things, go check it out because it is great. It is fantastic. I really love that game. It's a lot better than I thought it'd be when I bought it. And I'm really enjoying it. And I'm probably going to finish it pretty soon, and then whenever I'm able to buy Season 2, I'll do that, and I'll do the 400 Days Later expansion as well. That's an add-on for the first season, I think. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. Slowing down on the series has really helped me kind of get a grip and kind of say, like, all right, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. I feel a lot more inspired. I definitely want to take this to the next level. I want to put in the type of effort into each video, being a small channel, that kind of gets me noticed. You see what I'm saying? I want to really go for quality over quantity. Right now I'm posting 4 videos a week, which is still a much. I was thinking of actually dialing back Walking Dead to 1 video a week. But part of me is also like, well, I do have a bunch of it recorded, so why not just put out 2 a week? Because I record episodes in one sitting. So because it's episodes and there's parts of episodes. But yeah, I don't know. I do it all in one sitting, so it's kind of easy to push those out. But yeah, this series definitely 2 days a week, forever for sure. I don't think I ever want to dial this back to 1 day a week unless something else that I feel like is really important happens. Like for example, when Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out, Minecraft might be put on 1 day a week. Because when Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out, I promise you guys, this channel's going to be full of it. This channel's going to have nothing but Metal Gear Solid 5 on it. It's going to have a ton of it on it, at least. I love Metal Gear, and I am so excited for Metal Gear Solid 5. Even Kingdom Hearts 3, like when stuff like Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, you guys better bet your ass that game's going to be on this channel. Because, 1, I love Kingdom Hearts, and 2, because I'm going to be playing that all in one sitting. I'm going to be playing through it, and every time I play it, I'm going to record it nonstop. And yeah, I'm even going to try to. I have a lot of plans for the future. The biggest thing holding me back right now is a job. I really have to get a job, which sucks, but it's not so horrible. Because 1, I'll be making money. 2, I'll be out in the world instead of hidden up in my brother's room for 3 weeks making YouTube videos, which is not a bad thing. I'll still record YouTube videos too. And also slowing down on the channel will help me when I get a job. When I get a job, being known that I slowed down on the channel, it helps me like, all right, like I can definitely make these videos because now I don't have such of a workload that I gave myself to really kind of create. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it kind of all just comes together. Hold on, I need a chest is what I need. Let's go drop this off all in this chest. And then I'll keep this dirt on me. I'm gonna use it as a climbing block. Oh, did I just drop my food in there? Didn't have any food on me. Is my hunger not going down? Did I eat all my food? I don't know what happened. I don't know. Give me that. There we go. All right. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really liking things now. Loving it. It's great. There's not too much else to say. I mean, Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little lost for words right now because I just spat for like 20 minutes in a row, for really like an hour and a half in a row. But yeah, I don't know. I'm loving things. I want to get back into working out. I want to get back into doing everything else that I was doing. Um, I've totally gotten back into singing like I was. I talked last episode about how my depression had kind of stopped me from singing, which, I mean, singing is something I love doing. I absolutely love to singing. Like, I can't sing super well. I've gotten better over the years. I've talked about this before. I talked about this last episode. For those of you who haven't seen last episode, go check it out because this is pretty much like a continued conversation of what I talked about last episode. Um, but yeah, I love singing. It's something that I started doing when I was younger, and I was like I recorded myself. I'm like, man, I can't sing for shit. Like I suck. But I just kept doing it when nobody was around because I was like, well, I love doing it, right? And then just like a few years later, I recorded myself again, and I sounded better, and I was like, man, like I was like, I sound better, like I sing better, like what the fuck? And I guess it was just because my vocal cords got stronger and shit. I think that's what happens when kids start singing at a young age. It's not even necessarily raw talent. I think what happens is when you take somebody like a Justin Bieber who sung like from his birth or whatever, when he was like 3 or 4 years old and his mom got him into all that stuff. Uh, some people are gonna be like, "Fag, you know Justin Bieber's backstory?" It's like, yeah, I know Justin Bieber's backstory. I'm not retarded. Dude's his last album was okay, but his early stuff was definitely garbage. But I mean, but the dude can sing regardless. Um, but anyways, uh, the point is, um, I think it's just because your vocal cords are like a muscle. Your They can be damaged. They can grow stronger. They can become weak. They can do all those things. And I think if you're a little kid and you start singing at an early age, when you're learning how to talk and your vocal cords are first starting to strengthen, I think it's almost like your voice just kind of becomes nicer because your body kind of learns to sing from an early age. And you know what I'm saying? It's almost like if your parents get you into athletic things at an early age, you're more likely to be athletic because when you're growing up, if you just kind of mold into that, then that's what happens, right? So yeah, I think it makes sense. But anyways, uh, yeah, I started noticing I was like better, and I still can't sing too well. There's things like I can't do. I can't do runs. I can't do runs at all. Like I don't know what it is, but there's something I just completely don't understand about runs. I have some bad habits. From one thing I've heard that if you use your swallowing muscles while you're singing, then it's cutting off your air supply, and that's something that you have to learn is to not use those muscles. And basically it's just almost like muscle memory. So there's tricks you can do to stop doing that and cutting off your air. And all these other things, and I've been doing that. I've been doing the voice strengthening, and I've been doing a lot of things. And I don't normally talk about this stuff because I feel like I'm going to be judged or something, but I don't care. I don't care anymore. I don't care if I'm judged. I don't care what kind of labels people have for me. That's something also I've kind of realized in the past few months. It's like I don't care. Like recently, this is actually not even the past few months. Recently, I kind of had a breakthrough where it's like I've never really cared about too much, but there was something recently. I don't know what really caused it, but I think it was somebody made me mad. I was actually in an argument with one of my brother's friends, like a legitimate argument, like we were about to fight. Um, well, we weren't because he's a bitch, but point regard point taken out of context, whatever. But yeah, it happened, and like there was something that kind of flipped in my brain. It was like, wow, I really don't care. Like this is not a big deal. Like I don't care about your feelings. I'm not gonna tiptoe around this shit. I'm just gonna say what I say. And if you don't like it and you got a problem with it, then that's your own fucking problem because that's not my problem because I don't have a problem with it. So so I kind of adopted that. And so I'm just gonna start really saying what I want to. It's not that I don't really hold myself back now, but I don't know. There's some stuff like I don't know. It's hard to describe really, but uh, like the things I'm talking about right now, how I was depressed a few months ago, I probably wouldn't have talked about that, honestly. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just feeling good. I feel like airing out here. I feel like talking, and that's definitely what I've done today. I've definitely spewed my mouth off about me a little much, but yeah, I put in a ton of work these past few. But to basically close off the whole thing, um, I've put in a ton of work these past few months. Um, I'm slowing down so I can put more effort into each individual video. I was kind of slightly depressed for a while. It kind of stopped me from doing the things that I wanted to do mentally. It just kind of demotivated me. But I'm kind of back into it now, and I kind of realized like, hey, I shouldn't let that get to me, and I can move forward, and it'll probably never happen again, just based on the things I've done throughout my life. Like usually when I get depressed about something, I probably won't ever get that depressed about it again, because I'll be able to take it with a grain of salt and kind of say like, look, this isn't a big deal, as you made it last time. Just calm down, Chase. Like you got this, all right? So yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to take things fully and seriously. I'm ready for things to happen. I'm ready to get a job. I'm ready to get a new computer. I'm ready to just live my life, really. I don't know. I know what I want to go to back to school for. I know everything I want to do, and I'm pretty much content right now with life. Pretty much, not content. I'm very aspiring to do other things. I'm very aspiring. I'm very aspired. Or I aspire rather to do other things and greater things, but I'm basically content with the current situation and knowing that better things will come. That's that's what I'm trying to say. And not that my situation's bad, but it's just the kind of thing where it's like, look, like you have a decent, you're in a decent spot right now. Like you're kind of lucky. You're not living, you're not disenfranchised and living in Ferguson, Missouri. You know, you're a white kid who's doing all right for himself. It's almost the holidays. Some people are going to take that way out of context, like, oh my God, he's happy to be white, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really happy about everything, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood. So yeah, I've spent most of the episode kind of tearing this down. And I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to be able to plan this out toward the end, plan out the future things, which I probably won't do. I do need to come up with a design for it, so ending my session off on this is probably a good idea, because I'll have a few weeks rather, to kind of come up with a design before I record again, while all these episodes are getting pushed out. And yeah, I don't know. I gotta record Pokemon next, and I'm probably gonna record a holiday greeting for Christmas, because I probably won't have time on Christmas to actually make something. But I'm recording this on the 13th, by the way. I don't know when you guys are seeing this, but I'm recording this on the 13th. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know how long I've been recording. I want to say I've been recording like 21 minutes, but I could be wrong. Let me grab all these blocks before they disappear. Let's see. Grab all these. And yeah. All right, let's go to sleep. But yeah, everything's good, man. I've also like kind of developed a greater relationship with my brother. I've always been good friends with my brother. I've always hung out with him. And he's always been kind of the only person I enjoy hanging out with. Because for one, me and my brother share similar opinions for the most part. We're enough alike, but different enough so that we don't clash on everything. Because I mean, I've known people who are just like me, except for maybe a few key things. And those people who are just like me, we clash because we're both very stubborn and all these other things. But me and my brother, we kind of know like how to work off of each other. That sounded really wrong. We kind of know how to like we know when to not go somewhere, you know, to not cause an argument. Like, at one point, me and my brother, if we spent more than a week around each other, we'd probably kill each other. But now, I mean, we could be around each other for months and not have a problem. Yeah, and and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me coming over here more and more. Like for example, like, I don't know. He knows not to take me seriously when I say things like, because I'm a very mean person. Like, if somebody does something that's even very, very mild, I'll say something really mean. And it's not that I'm being mean. It's just, I don't know. It's almost like a defense mechanism. I just do it. I don't I don't know why I say something so mean, but I just do. I just say something really freaking mean. And he kind of knows, like, to not take that seriously. Whereas I have a hard time with that. I have a hard time not taking people seriously. And so he knows not to say mean shit like I do. He knows not to do the same thing right back to me. Whereas if somebody just like me, they would say something really mean back to me, and I would take them fully 100% serious, and I'd be ready to fight them, and it'd be an argument. Like, and so yeah, I don't know. I'm having a great time over here. My brother's having a great time with everything. I'm happy. The holidays are here. They may have gone by the time this video publishes. I don't know when this video is supposed to publish. Let's see. This is episode 119. 112 came out Monday. It's at the 13th currently. Or no, it came out Friday. It came out Friday. So 113 posts on the 15th. So 5 days later is the 20th. So yeah, you guys are saying this way after Christmas. Wow, man, you guys are seeing this way, way after Christmas. That's weird. I'll do the math on it, and I'll come up with a video for this. I'll come up with a video for the holidays. I haven't come up with one yet. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. Just stay happy, stay positive, enjoy the holidays, enjoy your family, and enjoy my videos. Very enjoying. Much Doge. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, by the way, I do want to say, next time we'll be rebuilding this house is what we'll be doing, and it'll be our final version of the house, kind of ready to start closing off the village. So yeah, I'll see you guys then.